Okay, the last video got cut off, and the last change I was making was I noticed that there was no transition from walk tree back to idle. So I'm going to create that now. Make transition, connect it to player idle, select that transition as exit time false, check it off, settings, check off fixed duration, zeros all around, interruption source none, and we do want a condition here. So add a condition, is walking false to go from walk tree to idle. False, okay, so happy with that. Let's just check these other transitions. So idle to walk tree, conditions walking true, idle to fire tree, firing true, fire tree to idle, as a condition, firing false, okay, so that looks good. All right, next step is we need to upgrade our weapon script. So if we go into scripts, we collapse sprites, scripts, weapon, let's double click on that. Okay, so we have that in Visual Studio. Go to our author's resources. Author's resources of chapter 8. And we see we have weapon there. So double click weapon, Control A, Control C, copy. Go back to our existing weapon, Control A, Control V, paste, and then close the instructor's weapon.cs. Okay. Back to the game. Now again, there's a lot of functionality in these scripts that we're not going over, but that you would need to understand in order to integrate them into your own game. But let us play the game at this point and attempt to shoot our weapon. We move the player. Yeah, something's not quite right. So let's stop the game and go into our player prefab. Player object. So I'm clicking on, let's click on this error. So it looks like arc script is probably null. Arc script is part of ammo. Ammo is on the weapon. So if we now select ammo object, I do not see arc script attached. For fun, let's just bring arc over and then play the game again and see what happens. Ah, working better. Okay. Either missed that or didn't save. Okay, so now, yeah, this display needs to go out a bit. Alright, so now we're firing our weapon. It still seems like we have some errors here. So these parameters, the weapon, fire extra, fire wide there. So let's take a look at that. Okay, if we go back to our animations, let's get a little room here. And look at our fire tree. We need some additional parameters. So we have his firing, but what's missing is a float for fire exter. And fire wider. Fire capital Y, capital B. And we also need to make the fire tree use those two parameters. Fire X, and fire wider. This is on the blend tree of the fire tree. Alright. So let's play the game and see whether he uses the right animation for firing, depending on the direction. So let's bring this guy over here. Fire right, that looks good. Fire up, good. Drops it. Yeah, it looks good. To the left. Okay. So we're good there now. Stop the game. I'm just going to go into our game, click maximize on play. Make sure our scale is down. Let's just see what this looks like. We're almost done. Alright, so if we navigate our guy around, our player, we collect coins. We're going to have to add spawners. Oops. There's still some things to work out. Okay. So let's stop the game. Alright, we have some more upgrading to do of some scripts. So let's go into our first player and enemy scripts need to be updated. So going into let's check the directory. That character might be updated too. So character will start. Okay, so we have, this is the new character. Yeah, actually, I'm going to get confused. I'm going to close him and first bring up the existing character script. And then I'll double click on character. Control A, Control C. Control A, Control V. Save that. Click out of author's character that we just upgraded. We're going to close everything for a moment. Close all documents. Now let's go into, so we did character. Next, let's do enemy. So we have the current enemy script. We're going to want to upgrade it with the Chapter 8 version. Control A, Control C, Control A, Control V, save. Delete both of those, and then player. This is the existing player. Next, I'll click on the upgrade. Player, Control A, Control C, Control A, Control V, save. Get rid of both of those. And let's see whether there's any other upgrades that we missed. game manager. I don't recall agreeing that. So let's do game manager. Control A, Control C, go into the current version, Control A, V, save that. Just want to make sure that these scripts are all upgraded to Chapter 8 versions. See if there's any others. Movement controller we did, wander, weapon. I think we're good. Alright, so I'm going to play the game again. Gold coins. Kind of happy with his walking speed. Alright, stop the game. Now at this point, one of the upgrades should have the player and enemies flicker when there's damage. So let's play again. And let's let the enemy get our player. Yep, he's flickering red. That's good. Now let's stop the game. And try to inflict damage on the enemy. Yeah, that looks good. Stop the game. Okay, we're getting there. So I think we'll stop there and do some fine tuning in our likely final video.